Hello, my name is Michael. Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to be featuring a new wand that I've just acquired from a very talented wand maker, and I'm really excited to tell you all about it. So a lot of our content lately has been all cosplay focused, which we're really excited about to share with you our process and how we make things, but I have been missing making wand content. And so when a very talented wand maker named Jonker Wands reached out to me again to offer me some wands that have been on my list for a long time, I was very excited to take him up on that. And so he kindly gifted me several wands, and today is going to be the first of several videos featuring those wands. And so the first one I'm excited to share with you is this one, which is the Auror Wand that was part of the Fantastic Beasts early promotional images and was weirdly cut. And I'm going to tell you everything I know about this mysterious wand and its history and where it comes from. So first off, just to talk about the wand. So it is made of real wood. This is solid wood. It is not resin or anything else like any other kind of wands, like officially licensed wands or anything. So it's extra special because it is real wood. It's beautifully carved. I can't get over the level of detail that Jonker put into this. Like, he really did every little divot, every little curve. It's the perfect color, the way that he stained, the twirl of the handle, the ball tip, everything is just perfection. I really can't get over just how good a job he did. And I'm so happy because this is a wand I never thought I was going to get hold of. And now that I have it, it is part of the collection. So getting into the history of where this wand comes from and why it is so interesting to me as a collector. So Fantastic Beasts came out in 2016, and as with all of the other Harry Potter movies and everything, there's always a bunch of promotional stuff that happens beforehand, and all of those things have to happen months and months in advance. So design team, clip art, images, concept art, all of that stuff gets collected and then gets sent to these companies that put out these like guidebooks or partner books or things you find at Target or action figures or toys or whatever. So that all gets sent out to those teams, and then those teams start using those images and those things to start making the merch that's going to come out for the movie. Now, Fantastic Beasts, in my opinion, had like a really small amount of merch, especially compared to the original Harry Potter movies. There really wasn't a lot of stuff out. There were like little things, little clip art things, little keychains and scarves and things that were coming out. But of course, what I was most excited about is what new wands are we getting. And so in early promotional stuff, one of the earliest images I saw featuring the wands is this image, which is the image of a mouse pad. Like, remember when we bought mouse pads? I guess we still did that in 2016. But yeah, it was a mouse pad, and it featured all the new wands that were going to get released. And so it had all of the new characters that are going to be in the film. So Newt, Tina, Queenie, Seraphina, we never really saw her wand either, Graves, all of those wands were featured on that, including an Auror Wand and an Executioner Wand. And I got really excited because, like, ooh, there's gonna be Aurors in this movie, there's gonna be an Executioner, like, what's going on? This is really exciting. So that image came out. And then before the movie came out, there was this book, which was the Fantastic Beasts fashion sketchbook. I got this because I was working on a Queenie dress for Hayley at the time, and it had really detailed pictures of Queenie's costume, as well as other things like line sketches, like this image in particular that was really helpful for me making that. And so flipping through this book, I turned and oh my gosh, there's like color images, really high definition color images of the wands that are going to be in this movie. And we see like Tina's and Seraphinas and Queenie's and that weird Executioner wand. What's that about? Newt's, Graves, and the Auror Wand. So this was the first time that we saw kind of this level of detail. And this book came out before the movies. So I was really excited, like, we're going to get all these wands. These are really great. So cut to like the movie coming out and everything, Noble Collection putting out their collection of all the wands, and it was just 5. There were only 5 wands included in the release rather than this, like, all the images that we've seen so far of all of the wands. I'm like, the Executioner Wand and the Auror Wand are missing. What is going on with that? So kind of early promotional of the Fantastic Beasts movies, there were these like contests that influencers and people who like entered and won the contest, they kind of got this package of stuff, like early promo stuff from the movies. And right now it all goes for so much money on eBay, like I could never afford it. It's like the spell alarm. It's like an alarm clock is really cute, like from the Makusa clock. And the Auror Wand was part of that package. So several influencers and contest winner people got this Auror Wand. And I had seen it in this fashion book. I'm like, dang, where's the wand? Like, why isn't Noble Collection putting this wand out? It was released in kind of this, like the card case, like the San Diego Comic-Con and early promotional events in London came in this kind of cardboard packaging rather than like an Ollivander's box or anything. And it said Fantastic Beasts on one side and it said Auror on the other side. And so this is the one I've got off eBay from San Diego Comic-Con. So I was just like, this is weird. Like, why isn't the Auror Wand included with all the other stuff? If they're putting out Newt Wands for promo and an Auror Wand for promo, why aren't they selling it as part of the early release? So I found all of that strange. Cut to several years later, I started looking on like websites like wish.com and eBay and other things to try to find deals on wands. And all of a sudden I started seeing an executioner wand being sold through like kind of unofficial sellers. So this is the Executioner wand. This was featured in my very first wand video on this channel. So if you want to time travel and go all the way back to the beginning of our channel, go check that out. But yeah, this is the Executioner wand. And so this told me that there were molds made for the Executioner wand. Like this is made out of resin. This is, and it's like non-official or anything. You can only get it on eBay. It's not through Noble Collection or anywhere else. But this is the Executioner wand that was featured in the early promo. So molds were made for this wand somewhere, but it wasn't released in the early, like the release of the Fantastic Beasts wands. And then I was like, well, maybe it'll come out with Crimes of Grindelwald, or maybe it'll come out as a second wave. Nope, never came out, never released. I've contacted Noble Collection about this and they gave me something about like there's a lot of decision-making processes that happen between WB and Noble Collection on why they release certain wands, but they didn't give me any specifics on why the Executioner and Auror wands were cut from the collection. Don't know. So no official word there. My guess is that maybe WB and Noble Collection and the studios and all the official people maybe didn't think that non-main character wands would sell very well. Fantastic Beasts is a new franchise, didn't have a lot of buy-in until people started seeing it and getting excited about it. So maybe they just decided now we need to stick to main characters, even though there were plans in the beginning to release those wands as part of the Fantastic Beasts collection. I don't know. That's just my conspiracy theory, but that's where we get up to Fantastic Beasts release. And so I've been looking for the Auror wand on eBay for years and years. I think I've only seen it listed ever once, and it went for a price way higher than I could ever afford. But I did like collect some reference images of the wand when it was sold on eBay. So we've got some reference images of the people that were selling it. I don't know where they exist in the world anymore. I don't keep track of any of that stuff. So if you've got one, lucky you. If you want to sell it, go for it. You'll probably make a lot of money. I'm very happy with this one. So Jonker did an amazing job referencing those reference images and getting the design and the twirl and everything just perfect. So I am so happy to have this one in the collection. Now, if you're a frequent visitor to the channel and you've seen our other wand videos, like my 100 wand videos, I feature all of the Universal Studios wands in that video. And so you might be saying, hey, Michael, this one looks really similar to one of the Universal Studios wands. And you would be right. So there's a lot more about this wand, even in the Fantastic Beasts stuff, that I found really interesting. The first thing is going to be this wand is very similar to one we can barely see in a behind the scenes image from Goblet of Fire. It has Barty Crouch Jr., like in his real Barty Crouch Jr. guise, in the aftermath of the fire at the Quidditch World Cup, where he casts the dark mark into the sky. There's behind the scenes images of him holding a wand down by his side, and it kind of looks like this one. It's kind of got that twirly design. It kind of looks like it has a knob. You can just barely see it, but to me it looks really similar. And so that kind of got me thinking, maybe this design is based on Barty Crouch Jr.'s wand. Then in 2014, there was this book set that was released called The Art of Wand Work. It was $200. It's still $200. I'm not going to be buying that set. It is really expensive. The set is beautiful. It has this really cool stuff. It's a really cool collector's box. It has this book in it, which is one I already own. So the Wand collection book is in that set. And then it's got an Elder Wand, which I already have. It's got posters of like wand dueling stances, which look pretty cool. And then it has this 48-page book inside it called The Art of Wand Work. I haven't seen this sold independently. I really wish they would release it independently because they're kind of repackaging all of the same stuff that people already have. And there's this new 48-page book, and I'm not paying $200 for a 48-page book. So if anyone has it and wants to send me images of it, go for it. But in that book, there are blueprints and designs of wands. And so all of the promo images that have released for it show like the book open to a page, and it's got blueprints of lots of different wands. And so many of them, I recognize that Kingsley Shacklebolt's and a couple of other ones, and it looks like this wand is in there. Some people have attempted to really zoom in on that kind of blurry promo image, and it looks like Barty Crouch Jr.'s name is under the design of this wand. If you own that wand, that book, and have flipped through it and you know something different, comment below and let me know, because I really like to know, because I'm not gonna buy that book, but it does really look like this wand a lot. So that kind of made me think, okay, maybe like they had plans to release Barty Crouch Jr.'s wand. Like maybe they were going to go back and release a lot of Goblet of Fire wands, because there were a lot in that movie, which another video upcoming on this channel is going to be featuring another Goblet of Fire wand that was not sold anywhere else. So keep an eye out for that. But yeah, maybe they were going to release Goblet of Fire wands, characters that never got to see the light of day, their wands were going to be released, but that has yet to happen. So I don't really know if this wand is ever going to get sold. They might have just made it for those promo contests and that was going to be it. Nobody else gets to have one except those lucky people. And people who contact amazing artists like Jonker Wands and request this design, which you can do by DMing him on Instagram. That is the way that he does most of his business. He's working on getting other things set up, but DMing him on Instagram is the best way. So if you would like to add this wand to your collection, I highly recommend DMing him. He not only does recreations of amazing, beautiful, like perfect recreations of wands from the films, but he also does wands from just the original designs and all kinds of other stuff. So like I was mentioning earlier, you might be saying, Michael, that looks really similar to one sold at Universal, and you are right. So this is the Willow interactive wand sold at Universal Studios. It's interactive, it has the interactive tip. So this one was released in 2014. It was one of the new designs that replaced 4 of the old ones that they didn't want to sell anymore. And so again, we see this really twirly handle. And so this was in 2014. So this was before the Fantastic Beasts wands came out. So maybe they were seeing some kind of conflict, like, wow, this looks really similar, we don't want to confuse people. But all of the Universal Studios wands are like Frankensteins of other people's wands, like Fleur's and Fred and George's and all kinds of different stuff. So I don't really know if that's a true conspiracy, but we see that they are quite similar. Definitely a tighter spiral on the Willow wand, a more open spiral here, and then all of the texture on the handle. So similar, not exactly the same. I really love this wand a lot. This is usually the ones that I'll take with me to the parks because I really love that bulb there. Really nice grip and good place to hold it, and so I equally love that on this wand. So thank you again so much to Jonker Wands for sending me this wand, creating this for me, putting so much detail. Like his communication is like so good. Like he just sends me these voice memos like, Michael, the wand's going really well, or oh, I want to tweak this one thing, I want to remake it, I want to like do it really good. And so he's just like a master of his craft. He's really so talented. He's the kindest guy just like to know on Instagram. So really talented wand maker. I highly recommend this wand. Definitely check it out. DM him on Instagram for all of that. But thank you for joining me through my random knowledge of this wand. Maybe you know some more stuff, some more trivia, and you can add it down in the comments below. If you've enjoyed this video, please give us a like. That helps support the channel. And if you want to see more wand content and cosplay content, hit subscribe so that you can always know when a new video is coming up. You can follow us on Instagram, me at The Wizard Taylor and Hayley at Hobbit Party. And I hope that you will join us for next time when I feature more wands from Jonker Wands, because I got some more goodies and I can't wait to share them with you. So thank you so much for joining me. Keep making cool things, and we'll see you next time. Bye.